Good morning, everyone. I thought I would do a little bit of a hair tutorial today, but just slow it down. So I normally do a lot of shorts, more trendy kind of videos, or at the moment I have been doing a lot of voiceovers, but I thought I'd slow this one down. So if you're a beginner at hair, this one's a better one for you. Because I know that some people have, well, we all have total different skills of hair, and some of us are more practiced. So this is a great one if you're just a bit of an amateur. So to hair. So for Poppy's hair, I always plait it at night. I always plait it because it stops the tangles and it's so much quicker then to do a hair in the morning. So first thing I'll always do when I style a hair is spray it with that water spray. And then I'll get some hair styling cream. So hair styling cream is great because it stops hair getting tangled when you're putting in all like elastics and bands and things. If I didn't use hair styling cream, I wouldn't be putting elastics in Poppy's hair. I find if I don't use it, the hair's just not slidey enough and the hair gets caught up. But I have a daughter with very wavy hair. It frizzes a lot at the front. So I just need to be really careful with it. Some people have asked me, will the band snap the hair? And they won't snap the hair, but you have to be careful with it and you have to take your time. So for this hairstyle, I actually really didn't have a lot of time to do it. So I decided just to go and do some normal hairbands with this one, to be honest, because it was such a rush. But, for other hairstyles, when I have a bit more time, I would use elastics because they do look a lot nicer in the hair, I think. And you can mix up the colours, so it's really fun. But yeah, so for this hair, I always lift Poppy's hair with a normal brush. And then sometimes I give it an extra spray throughout. So I don't always put this in my videos because, they get edited. So if I need to give it another spray of water, I will if it's fuzzing out a bit. And then I use this kind of brush. This is a soft brush. So it's a soft hair styling brush. It's a super simple, just a basic one. And yeah, I just smooth the hair with it, especially with Poppy's little frizzy bits at the front. It just smooths it down with the product. So it just looks a lot nicer. And she always feels a lot more prettier and more confident when you haven't got frizzy bits around your head, basically. Because when I was younger, I used to have really frizzy hair, but my mum didn't know what to do with it. So anyway, for this hairstyle, we're going to be popping in the first little hairband there. And then we're going to go down to the next section. Now you could section this because I'm doing a bit of a bubble braid here, but what we're going to do is just because it was in a rush, the quickest way to do hair when you're in a rush if you want to do a bubble braid is start with that top section and then just take the whole rest of the hair into a ponytail, because you just save time than having to do too many sections throughout the head and it will still look really nice. So I took the soft brush again, smoothing it down, and then we're going to pop in a hairband there. So again, with this, when I take my hairbands and I put them in, sorry, bit of a word slur there, I always double the bands before I tie it. So if you double the bands, it stops the kind of, slack in the hair. So it's less loose when you tie it in. So you get less of the hair kind of falling out of the band, if you know what I mean. Like some people say to me, how do you tie it in so smooth? It's because I double my bands. If the hair falls loose when you're trying to tie it, you just get a load of lumps and bumps. So yeah, I got this one in, and then I use the tail end of my comb. So when I do a bubble braid, I will pull out that bubble braid with the tail end of the comb rather than my fingers. I find when I use my fingers, for me, I don't know, maybe I've just got stubby fingers, but I end up pulling out the hair on the sides as well as the bit of the bubble braid. So I use the comb to pinch it out. And then for the rest of the hair, we're just going to go down. So you just keep putting in your little hairbands. Now, with a bubble braid, I see some people doing bubble braids and they can look very uneven. When you pinch out the hair, it's best to pinch it out so it's all round. And you need to sort of like, when you pinch it out, have a look at the one you've done. And then say I'm doing this next one and I'm going to pinch it out. I want it to match that top one. I see some bubble braids and some people have done them, or pictures they've sent me, and they're lovely. But sometimes the bubble braids don't kind of match up, and it does make a big difference. So if you can get it even in size and shape when you pull it out, it will look so much better. But like I say, this was an absolute rush this morning doing this one, to be honest. But It's a great hairstyle for long hair. If you're in a rush in the morning and you just want to get it back. Because sometimes even putting plaits in Poppy's hair, I start plaiting the top and then the end of it starts, you know, doing its own little thing and plaiting up, and it gets a little bit tangled. So bubble braids are great. They're really good. So yeah, that's what I mean by doubling the band. When I put it in. When you get to the bottom, make sure that you pinch the hair out a little bit extra because it does get a lot finer at the end. And then you'll be left with a lovely bubble braid that literally took you no time at all. Hope you like it. Bye.